What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode number 61 of Debate and Destroy, the only show where we take two legendary albums, go track for track to find out which one is the best. I'm Blackout Bill Jones, like host, as always, the Fiend from Carrizo Springs.
Local JJ.
Local JJ.
Been wanting to do that for years, man. Finally.
Yeah, man.
Dude, and we're doing, as you can see, two bangers, two fucking huge albums finally got to Sepultura because of one man only, who could bring us to a debate like this. The legend, all the way from Coahuila.
So
The real dealer, the emperor of metal, Mr. Carlos himself, dude. Welcome, man.
What's up, man?
I'm glad you're on, dude.
Yeah.
So before we jump in, I just got to know, you were the one that picked these two albums. Why these two specifically? I guess that's first and foremost.
Well, let's first start with Chaos AD. So those that know me personally, no. Chaos AD is my all-time favorite metal record. I actually got into Sepultura maybe a few years after, because I was born late 87. I'm a Christmas baby, December 25th, 1987.
Oh, that's hard.
So I'd say if you were born between 84 to 94, more than likely you started off with nu metal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
My oldest brother's like that.
So my early dabblings with metal was clearly Linkin Park,
Yeah.
Korn,
Limp Bizkit, I'm assuming.
Limp Bizkit. I still love
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit. I will defend Limp Bizkit till I die.
Oh,
I
hell
love
yeah.
Limp Bizkit. If it weren't for Fred Durst, I wouldn't be here.
Hey,
There we go.
That's good, because a lot of people shat on them, but then they came back around. So I know Chaos AD is like your favorite Sepultura record. So what was the thought process between putting it, like having us do AD versus Quadra of all the other Sepultura albums? You know,
So now,
they have so much great shit.
They have
so
a
now
lot
we
of good
go
stuff.
to. Now I also got to defend the Derek era of Sepultura. Now Against the Nation were not bad, but I truly feel that was when Sepultura were like really trying new things with Derek. He was clearly the new guy at that point. But
Yeah.
the 2003 record, Roarback, this one you can really feel the band got comfortable.
Yeah.
It starts off with a banger, the Come Back Alive. Ooh, man.
Come Back Alive. I don't even think I've heard that one.
So Roarback
They just
is
had an anniversary of that album.
it came
Well,
out in
yeah.
2003. That came out when I was
Oh, shit, okay.
That came out when I was in 10th grade. So after Roarback in 2006 comes out Dante XXI. I believe it's 2000. It's supposed to be Dante 2006, based on the classic Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
And that
Divine
is a very good record.
Yeah.
And this one, man, Andres' riffing is ferocious, and unfortunately, that's Igor's swan song. He ended up leaving the summer of 2006, but for the better, he ended up reuniting with Max. So
Yeah, years later. They just reunited, what was it, like 5 years ago now? No, what?
no, they reunited in
No,
2006.
Oh, okay. Shit, I don't
And
know why.
the first Cavalera Conspiracy record came out 2 years
Oh, that was a
later.
banging
Okay,
album.
got it.
dude.
got
I
it.
liked it.
I think I
personally.
was thinking because they did that. Max and Igor returned to Roots, and I was like, was that when they got back together? But no. So, if you were gonna rank the Derek era, would you say Quadra's number one?
Yes, Quadra's number one.
You
Oh,
agree?
yeah, dude.
Because
Yeah.
I've only heard this one in Machine Messiah.
Yeah.
Oh,
of those two.
Machine Messiah is the second best with Derek.
Okay,
It's
I
like-
can see.
yeah.
Yeah, Machine Messiah was solid, but I think JJ's the one that turned me on to Quadra because we were gonna see them, and you were like, "Dude,
You
before
have
we
to."
go see Sepultura again, go listen to Quadra." And I was like, "I don't know, man, if I want to listen." And I ended up listening. I was like, "Holy shit, that record!"
That's when
is
I
so
discovered
fucking-
Eloy, dude. And
Dude,
Monster,
Eloy
dude.
ain't
Eloy.
right.
Eloy, you're in fucking Slipknot now. Congratulations, man.
Yeah,
Congrats on the
man.
gig. Man, have you ever seen this?
How many times you meet Eloy? Because I know you
I met him only
once.
once. That was the. You weren't there, right? That was the 2022 tour with Crowbar, Sacred Reich, and
No, I missed
No,
that
I
one.
missed
I
that
missed
one.
that. We
Oh.
went to the one with it was
Testament.
Sepultura and Testament.
Yeah.
oh god,
I think that was the one before that.
no, that was 2017.
Oh,
the,
shit,
the
was that
opening,
long ago?
yeah, the opening
Oh,
band
God.
was some band from Ohio. Some,
No, because Quadra came out. No, we saw it with Quadra.
Yeah, it was 2020. No, but I thought that was the one that we just saw, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
no,
the most
that was
recent.
not with Creator.
I'm
I saw
sorry.
y'all there.
That was with Creator. That was the most
That was
recent
with
one.
Creator and Death Angel.
Oh, but we saw him with
Testament, and there
but
was...
that Quadra was already out though. Still.
Yes.
Was it?
That
Oh,
was
okay, so it was
yeah.
like most of 2020.
yeah,
When did it come out? 2020?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
2020.
so that was probably when we first saw it.
So
Yes.
Creator, Sepultura, Death Angel, that was last year.
Oh,
yes,
that was such
and
a
dude,
good
that
show,
was
dude.
a great fucking
Yeah, actually,
show.
I mingled with y'all for a bit
yeah,
on that
yeah,
one.
we did.
Yeah.
Dude, they were... I was going to tell you this because I think you've probably seen Sepultura more than us, but that show, I felt like the sound was better at the Aztec because they dropped the second guitar and it was just undressed.
Oh, yeah,
and
dude.
it wasn't overwhelming.
And it feels
you could hear the
powerful with
riffs,
his
and it
guitars,
was still
yeah.
powerful and it
Yeah.
was good. Whereas the other time with Testament, it was just like, dude, I couldn't hear a fucking
It was
anything.
off, man.
Like,
It felt off.
it was really
Especially
off that night.
Testament. They sounded rough
But
in
that venue,
yeah.
can always be hit or miss. you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey,
the
but
sound.
hey, according to Rob Flynn, the Aztec Theater is the most beautiful venue in the country.
He
And
loves
you know,
it so
he
much.
does. Rob does love it. He brings
Yeah.
up every time. I just want to have a conversation like, Rob, it's amazing for you, and I know it's great to look at, but looks can be deceiving because beer is like $17.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yes.
that pit is the worst pit
It
maybe
is,
in
dude.
history. Dude.
Honestly,
the rectangle.
I know we're going on a rant, but
Yeah.
they just need to get rid of that first barrier. That's it, and the pit would be fine.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
If they just lowered that one barricade, it would be
Exactly.
completely better. But they don't always have metal there.
Yeah, that's
you know,
true.
so it's probably a
Yeah.
pain in the ass. But
All
anyway,
right.
let's get back on
Yeah, so
topic.
sorry, debating the story fans for that little deviation. So,
Oh, the
let's
deviations
go.
are the best.
Oh, yeah.
So, getting to Quadra.
Yeah.
So I remember first hearing the song Isolation right when they debuted. It must have been not long before COVID happened. I saw the video and I was like, okay, new Sepultura song. Always going to be excited about that.
Yeah.
But this one in particular, there's those, there's just so much metal nowadays that when you hear a song, it's just like a second nature thing.
Yeah.
Usually it's like, yeah, it's good. I'm indifferent.
Yeah.
And then there's like that 20% chance where it's like, you're like, what the fuck is this?
That's how
I
I,
agree
felt
with
with
that
Isolation.
assessment.
That's how I felt when I heard Isolation.
No shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's- Dude.
I was like, oh my gosh. This,
Yeah.
And so Ivan, who you met at the Amon Amar show, my best friend,
Yeah.
I sent him, we have me and my brother have a group chat with
Yeah.
him and his brothers. So I sent him the link to Isolation. And Ivan was like, dude, Carlos, I've heard the song 4 times in a row. It's incredible. That's when you know something's good.
Yeah,
Yes,
no, 100%.
exactly.
I felt the same way when JJ showed me. I think Isolation was the one you
That
showed
was
me in
the
the
very
car.
opening, yeah.
And we were like right before we went to the venue, and I go, dude, what is this shit?
There's so many bangers on
There
this
are
album,
so
man.
many bangers, but to go forward, we got to pick home court advantage because I can't keep forgetting to do that now that we have the green screen.
I mean-
so we have the home and away. It's got to go to Chaos.
It's gotta
We
go
gotta
to
know
Chaos,
going
dude.
home court advantage.
It's one
So
of their
home and
biggest
away-
albums. Is it the
What's it?
biggest album from them, or Rise is bigger?
No,
It's
Chaos.
Chaos
has gotta
AD
be.
probably
I would say
Chaos,
Chaos.
yeah.
Chaos AD and Roots are the ones that both. So I believe they're both gold.
Wow.
That was the
Wow.
that was the Sepultura never got bigger than that.
Yeah.
So home court. We're going. Boom. We're in Chaos ID. We're in
Hey,
Chaos ID.
last
land.
deviation. Catherine, Victoria, Swifties. This is for y'all, man.
Gotta shout out the Sobrinos, dude.
Hey,
Throw the
love
heart.
y'all.
Throw the heart.
Throw the hearts up. It's a family-friendly show sometimes.
Hey, Tio Cho is gonna try not to do a lot of potty mouth. I promise. All right.
All right, on that note, let's get this debate
Yes.
started, dude. So we adjusted the track listing just a little bit, so you'll see it in the description. But for those listening, we basically had to we dropped off the cover and then Quadra, the instrumental itself, because it was kind of like an intro anyway. And then we flipped it to where the two instrumentals are going against each other. So Pentagram and Kaiowas, if
Yes.
that's how you say it.
Yeah. KO was who knows.
KOS, yeah. So that all being said, let's get this shit started.
Let's do it.
Episode
Let's
number
do it.
61 with the bang. Isolation versus Refuse.
God, these two
Resist.
songs are
This is-
absolutely
This is
incredible.
so wrong in so many ways. I'm like, I remember doing the notes. I already knew this was gonna be the worst one for me.
Oh yeah.
This is so hard.
So Telly, who wants
honestly.
to start with this? Come on, this is like impossible. But let's talk about a little bit more about Isolation. I know you started talking about it and how good it is, but to be honest, that whole like on this album with Quadra, the orchestra or like the little, like the symphonic parts,
Yeah.
make that like anticipation
And it's-
just
Yes,
build.
dude.
And all that is
That's a nice
sprinkled throughout
build-up.
the record too.
Yes, and it's not like it's overdone. Not to say like I love Demu and stuff in Cradle and stuff, but it's not like that. It's just like little accents to kind of
Yeah,
make it.
That
But the
was
build-up
all-
is pretty long. Before it's only 4 minutes and 52 seconds by there, and it's about a minute and a minute
the
13
intro.
seconds.
Yeah.
It
but it
never
gets you ready.
feels overbearing though.
No, it doesn't.
yeah,
No,
it
no.
doesn't.
I'm not
No,
knocking
as
it.
far
I'm
as
just
the
saying.
orchestration, a lot of that had to do with the producer, Jens Borgren.
Oh, okay.
He definitely had a lot of insight, and he was super anal and analytical.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I
But it
got- I-
works. It works.
I
a
actually
lot.
got this information when Derek was on Justice podcast, and
Oh, no
wow.
shit. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love Derek's growls. I think he's great, dude. I personally like him. And his
I'm
singing
indifferent.
Is
I'm
you're
indifferent. to-
indifferent.
I like. Okay, dude. It's not a diss to Derek. Like his harsh vocals are fine. Like I like them. I'm not like in love with them. But the one thing I will say about Derek is live. He's an amazing frontman.
Exactly,
Like,
dude.
He goes
And he
nuts.
looks happy,
he's
too.
jumping on. He's happy. Like he's
Yeah.
getting everyone going. But like. I want to talk about it later in the album because there's a couple other songs where I'm like, I like what he does vocally better in like on the melodic side with the rough singing. We'll get to songs where he does it. The ones like this, like it works, but I'm not like, oh my god, his voice is so great. Like, it's okay.
I personally
would still
love
take
it,
Max's
dude.
on the rough side.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate, but I love Derek. I prefer him as a vocalist
To
over
Max?
Max. Yeah, personally.
I mean, as a vocalist in total.
yeah,
but like
total.
I think with the
he has more range too.
Because Isolation itself, could it not be a track on Arise? Like it is so thrashy.
Oh yeah, dude,
you know
super
what I mean?
thrashy.
I would take Max's voice on the thrashier stuff than I would take Derek's personally.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say Isolation is a nice amalgamation of thrash metal, death metal, and progressive metal.
I could see that.
It has a
Yeah.
good amount of everything.
Yeah, that's a good amount of everything. But
And that was probably what did it for me when I heard it. It's like, wow, talk about. It was kind of, I gotta. It's kind of like when I first heard Chimera's Nothing Remains, which is a.
dude, yeah.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
fantastic
that's-
You
album
got me into
too.
that one. I remember you talking about. You've never heard that? I'm like, no, bro, I
Well,
never-
I'm sorry for the deviation, but when I first heard Nothing Remains, it's like, wow, it's all over the place. And Isolation kind of gave me that similar reaction. But getting to Refuse Resist, this is just so freaking difficult.
Oh, no, dude.
Okay,
both records, they just start off with such a bang, and you're
Yeah.
just like,
I read that the intro is Max's baby, like in the womb.
yeah, that would
Is it really?
Yeah, that's cool,
that's
dude.
Even more so.
would
That
be-
is one of the
yeah,
most
dude.
iconic intros to an album,
It is, dude.
Because like from the what are the big differences with like Arise going and you Carlos, you know this more than me, but going from Arise to this one, I love that Sepultura brought in the tribal drums and
Yes,
start
dude.
the album out with that like it's just I think that alone is what makes those riffs on Chaos AD and even on the next album, Roots,
yeah.
like they just make you move. There's something about having those tribal beats in the background. But the one thing I want to just to finish my thoughts on Isolation, love everything. Eloy is an amazing drummer, right?
Yeah.
Love him. I have one complaint, dude. I
What?
don't
All right,
think
let's hear
that
it.
blast beat belongs in that
Oh,
song.
I was about to.
dude.
Yeah, dude, I like it.
I don't like it, dude.
Yeah,
There's something
man.
about it where I'm like, it
It's
just
out of
feels,
place for
it just
it?
doesn't feel right there. Like I don't know if it's just me, but I'm like, it seems like it's behind time, like on purpose, like.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I don't know. Like I could have got with just a
He's
straight.
showing off his power.
Was that?
He's showing off his power and speed in the
Oh, he
song,
shows
dude.
off a lot on this album.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
amazing. But
Yeah.
anyway, Refuse Resist, man. How iconic is just fucking. I don't know. I have no problems with that song. Like literally zero. I've heard it a million times. It's a staple
The
every time.
problem is
live.
I've heard it a million times, so I get a little tired of
Yeah,
it personally.
I
Oh,
feel
I
the
could see
same.
that. I could see that.
But with refreshing ears, like it's an amazing song. The
Yeah.
song is great. But personally, I think there's better songs off Chaos AD. Like
yeah, I think there's better songs
yeah.
too, but I think it works as best as the intro.
Yeah, if I would probably put it like number 5 in my personal opinion.
Number 5?
Yeah, and we'll go through it before we end.
Yeah, we'll go through it
Yeah.
when we get down to the track listing. But no, I think Refuse Resist. I could see that. I think I listened to it the least compared to the other
Yeah, oh,
hits.
agreed.
Like it
Because
did.
the next one's on a different.
Oh
planet,
yeah,
dude.
yeah. We'll get there. But anyway, we talked enough about the songs, and if you haven't heard Refuse Resist, it's like one of those questions like,
It's
do you
an
like
iconic
metal?
song,
Like
yeah.
you gotta know Refuse Resist like every word, dude. It's a banger. I think also, dude, that thrash part when it comes in, like there's. I love the transition that these guys do from the like the groovy to the fast. Like,
are you talking about like when Paulo's bass hits
Yes.
and that signature Andrea's wow, it's like, oh gosh.
Yeah,
I
dude.
love that, dude. That gets me going. And
It does, dude.
As much as I love Eloy, and I think we could talk about this probably on this song or further along, Eloy versus Igor on this, dude.
I would
love
take
both of
Igor.
them. I think
Yeah.
studio-wise, I think I take Igor.
It's just his grooves. His
his
patterns
grooves,
work
dude.
so
They are
well
so
on this
dirty.
album,
They
dude.
work perfectly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But from a line, I've seen like videos of them playing in this era live. And they would just play everything at fucking Mach 10. Dude. Like they would go. That's my one problem with when I look at like Igor live from those era. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, slow down the. But I don't know. who's
Maybe
setting the
live, but
tempo.
who knows? But yeah, dude, I really think Igor holds it down. He doesn't overpower the singing or
Yeah.
the guitars and this or the bass. Because
Yeah.
the bass on some of these songs, holy shit, it's incredible.
Yeah, 100%. I
Wait,
agree
you're
with
talking
that.
about Chaos AD,
Yeah,
right?
I'm talking
Yeah.
about Chaos
Little
AD.
side note about Paulo's bass playing on Chaos AD, because I did read Max's book.
Uh-huh.
Andy Wallace, I believe it was him. One of the most dreadful parts of his career was having to work with Paolo because he was
Really?
extremely slow.
Really?
So I think
Wait, slow and how so?
just playing
The way he was
parts.
playing?
He was
Oh.
never. I think Max was trying to diss him or something.
Oh.
Because as I was reading Max's book, he gave Paulo a pretty rough time, and he kind of has a soft spot
But
for
dude, him
André.
slowing it down, I think it made him for a better album, honestly.
Yeah.
He
but-
basically said Andy had the patience of a saint.
Now, when you say slow, do you mean like slow, like from a tempo perspective, or slow, like he was slow to learn?
Slow to learn.
Slow to learn.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
I
never
got
mind.
what you're saying. Yeah,
I thought
think
the
that's what
tempo, yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking the other way. No, slow to learn. Did he come from metal, Paulo? Was he like a metal guy previously?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, yeah.
And Max even mentioned Paulo was one of the few metal guys in Sao Paulo. Or, well, I forgot the. It's been a while since I read the book. They actually had like a nice bass.
Oh no shit. Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible.
That all being said, we got to make a decision. I know this is a tough one. A lot of these are going to be tough.
That's
but-
tough.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
go with
think-
Isolation.
What?
Wow.
Give us a reason
Nah,
why.
I'm
You
just
think it's a
kidding.
better song than Refuse Resist?
Yeah, I'm going with
And
Isolation
this is
too, man.
when I
I'm
said
going
it.
with
Guys,
Isolation.
guys, Carlos, don't stop that. I want the
Thank you,
explanation.
thank you, dude.
Are you guys
I
fucking
can't-
out of your mind?
I'm going with
I had to,
Isolation,
man.
bro.
What?
The song's incredible, man.
Dude,
The song
I know,
is
but
incredible.
Is it better than Refuse Resist?
Yes, dude. It's not the best song on the album, bro. There's better songs off Chaos AD.
Would you say, okay, is Isolation one of the best? Is
Oh, yeah.
top
easy.
three?
Top three, for sure.
I think it is top three
yeah,
on the album.
exactly.
Dude, but y'all are crazy.
I
don't
know,
think
dude, it's
better
just
than
an
Refuse.
iconic song that's hard to choose against it, but I'm telling you, Isolation, personally, is on a different level.
Isolation just has. I can't explain it. When I heard it, it was just one of those. What the,
Yeah, that's
what
the
is
song.
this?
That's the song.
And I think us as music fans, it doesn't even have to be metal. When
Yeah.
you're looking for that moment.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
And yeah.
But think back. Think back when you first heard Refuse Resist.
It is a great-
Did your balls not
Yeah.
just drop and go like,
Yeah.
what? Come on,
move.
dude. There's no way Isolation's better. Don't do this to me.
I'm telling you, dude.
sorry,
I
man.
think personally, I personally
hate
think
both
it
of
is.
y'all so
I know
hard.
that's so
I might
hard.
stop the podcast right here, dude.
Oh my
Guess
God.
goes up one, dude. You all are wrong.
Oh my
All right,
God,
if you-
dude.
I can't even. We're
I'm
gonna.
about to spill my beer. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Let's go to track number 2, dude. Means to an End versus Territory.
Another tough one.
This is tough, but I think
This
there's
is
a
not
clear
tough
winner.
in my mind at all.
No, it's
I'll
tough,
talk-
dude, but
I'll
it's a
talk
clear
about Means to an
winner.
End.
Yeah.
Means to an End. Okay, dude, that intro is fucking the biggest
awesome.
drum
It's-
flex ever,
Yes,
dude.
dude.
Eloy is a master, man.
It reminds me a lot of what there was a song. It was a single off the self-titled Dream Theater album, the first one with Mangini. Has a really similar like build-up intro.
Oh,
and then
Inside
every time
Me?
was
Is
it?
it Inside Me?
No, not Inside Me. I can't remember. I had to look it up, but it,
Oh.
oh, it's not coming to me. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
It would think it's the first or second track off that record. Either way, it has like a similar build-up, but obviously like once they come into that groove and Derek hits that note, that's what I'm talking about. When he hits more like melodic S notes,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, oh, I like the melody behind what he's screaming.
That's what I'm saying.
'Cause
He has a
Max
lot of
can't do that.
range, dude.
There is no melody with
Yeah,
Max.
you know.
You know what I mean? As much as I love him, there really isn't.
He's pretty straightforward.
Kind of
on this.
monotone.
Yeah.
Dude, but Means to an End, it's definitely one of my favorites on there from just a drumming perspective.
Yeah, dude. The
It's just
main
a
riff is
pleasure.
great.
Oh,
I
it's
love the
fucking
main
Also,
riff,
the
dude.
drum solo, like in
Yeah.
the 245 mark. That's when, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
E-
yeah.
Eloy.
You want to put it on? What are you trying to say?
Is
What are you trying to say, Carlos?
Is that
You
your
trying
riff,
to put it
dude?
on? You want to put on that riff or what?
No, that was the drum
the
drum
drums.
solo.
Yeah, that's
drums,
right, that's
yeah.
right. The drum solo. By the way, I did tell you, right? If you want to sample, we can't do that
Oh,
now.
I
Thank
got
God.
a couple. I
YouTube
got a
doesn't
couple,
dude.
fucking cut it out.
One thing also with Quadra, I'd say it's easily Andres' best soloing since Chaos AD.
Dude, okay. This might be a hot take. I think it's his best soloing, period. I think
I
the
don't-
solos on this album are the best I've ever heard of Andres.
Yeah.
Like, and I might be because of the melody that's going behind a lot of the like. And this is later on in the album. We'll get to this, but I do agree. This is a great solo, and some of the other ones.
Well,
I'm
there's
just
two
like,
solos
holy
on this
shit.
one, and I guess me, since I'm a guitar guy at heart, as far as like solos go, I'm a fan of solos that are very positive and heartfelt. I guess I gotta use. I'm not much of a Pink Floyd guy, but
Gilmore?
David
Gilmore's-
Gilmore. What's
yeah.
the name of that song?
Comfortably Numb.
You Comfortably Numb.
Yeah.
One of their top hits.
Yeah.
Every time I hear that solo, it always does something.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
I'm in the same realm as you, and we talked about this on a different episode because we were talking about like Slayer versus Megadeth. I just cannot. Like the chaotic solo works for certain songs,
Yeah.
but I just much prefer
Not
the
all the
emotional,
time,
like
yeah.
melodic. If you can do that well and not have like the same like cheesy licks that everyone does, then it's like you've really done something special. And I think Undressed does that multiple times on this album.
And
Like,
all my favorite guitar players, I truly feel like even though they're riffers, whenever they solo, they do that.
That's
Gotcha.
why music's
Right,
so
I
addictive, man.
Rob from
Yeah.
Chimera has that. Chuck from Death has that. Andreas
Chuck,
has
yeah.
that.
What was the lead guitarist on Symbolic and Sound? I think it's Bobby Coble. He's a
yeah.
pretty great lead guitarist. I think he's the one. But
I
either
don't
way,
remember.
Chuck has great lead playing too.
Yes, he
obviously
does.
for me, Marty's God. Like JJ's
He's
seen my
top
Marty
notch,
shrine,
dude.
dude. I
Yes,
bow
dude.
to Marty. I
got
have
the
my
locks-
signed Marty
locks of
shit.
hair, dude.
I have a lock of hair from Marty. I have all his Japanese albums. I got like a problem
Tokyo
with them.
jukebox.
Dude, I got all the Tokyo jukeboxes,
That's
baby.
funny,
But
dude.
yeah, let's get back to so Means to an End, dude. I just for the people who maybe hadn't heard Quadra, I'm gonna put on the intro to Means to an End.
Oh, dude.
because dude, it's just like how can you not like that? You know what I mean?
It's just groovy, dude. It's a bouncer.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Oh man.
beers up, baby.
Beers up.
Beers up.
That's
Saturday.
what I say.
Open the pit.
God, dude, it makes me
Pixel.
want to go see them so bad.
I know, dude. 100%.
Oh, let's go. God damn,
dude.
Get up,
That's so fucking dirty.
dude.
Oh my god. I can listen to that whole thing again, dude.
I know, it's amazing.
And those
But-
little pauses. God, dude, great stuff.
I
Great
know,
stuff.
dude, and it's
I
quick.
had a
Yeah.
waste on that one, but I think that was the one when I heard it and I was like, holy shit, I didn't know Sepultura still got down like
Dude,
this.
they get down.
Yeah, that was fucking
But
amazing.
guys, come
Oh,
on.
no, dude, it's not
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Territory's on
The
a
territory.
different
is
level,
like-
dude.
Could Territory, let me ask this. Could Territory be a top 20 metal song of all
Yes.
time?
Oh, easily,
Like, it's
easily.
so good. What were they on,
Dude,
dude?
That
oh my
drum
God,
intro
dude.
leading to the
Literally, the drumming is perfect. I agree.
It just
And the
gets
pace
you
difference,
up, dude.
dude, and the last riff.
The last
If
30
you don't have
seconds,
bang to that,
dude.
you cannot be my friend.
over.
Oh man, can you
insane.
please put on the solo to that?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
my
Did you have a
gosh.
timestamp? I don't know when I'm
Dude.
trying to think when the solo is in that
The
song.
solo is.
I do
on.
love that solo
Well,
too.
I have a timestamp. There's a reason why this is a top 20
Yeah.
metal song. 414, dude. One Last Dance.
Yeah, let me get
It's in, the,
Carlos.
it's in the 3-minute mark.
3-minute mark. Okay, we're gonna do both just for respect, out of respect for fucking
Territory.
territory.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Don't be around me when this is on.
Don't get around me.
Don't.
It's because that riff change in the
Oh,
back.
yeah,
That
there you go.
It holds it down on the back, dude.
And the tapping.
diddle 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 diddle. Woo, dude, and Igor, my man.
That's such iconic
That's
drumming.
so fucking dirty.
love it.
That's so good.
So
Love
dude.
it.
dirty. But yeah, you're right, JJ. Let's get that last riff in. Let's
Dude.
get that last riff in, dude.
414, dude. One more dance.
One more dance. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm chopping it up. Trying to do my best on my phone. Come on. Come
God
on, dude.
damn it, dude. Pick this table up.
That's the dirty. Yeah, don't be around me when this shit comes on, dude.
Dude, remember when Gojira would end with this? Oh my god, dude. It was the best.
That's right, dude.
Dude,
That's right.
it was
Nah,
amazing.
man. That ending to Territory is like one of my favorite riffs of all time.
This is
Yeah,
actually
dude.
the first Sepultura song I heard.
Was it really?
It was in, I believe September 2003. I have a bit of a photographic.
Nice.
Dang,
Roots
dude,
was
what a
my
memory.
Bloody Roots was my first one.
Yeah, Roots was mine as well.
I'm sorry, just one last deviation. So my old high school friends, Mark Morin and Adam Martinez. If you ever see those, what's up, guys? So Adam had Chaos AD and Roots in his CD booklet, and I
Yeah.
knew the name Sepultura, but again, back
Yeah,
in those
yeah.
days, you had to work harder to
Yeah.
get music in your hands. So one day, we were all chilling in Adam's room, and Mark got Chaos AD from Adam's CD booklet, and he put it on. He put Chaos AD in the stereo, and he put Territory first.
Yeah.
and I was
mind blown.
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, dude.
And slowly I got into the Sepultura deep dive, and there was no going back ever since.
Yeah, dude, I could
Is this
see
your
that.
favorite track? This is my second.
It's my favorite. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite track. Could be my favorite Sepultura.
It's my
track, to be
second
honest.
favorite. There's
Like
one more.
I never get tired of it, dude.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause
it's
when
not
that,
tired.
I'd say it's in the top 3 for me.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just unbelievably good, and then live, it's just something else.
Oh,
so.
I know, dude.
Come on, guys, you better not.
No,
Territory's
yeah,
good. Come on.
Territory is
Come
this
on,
one.
don't do
Mean
this to me.
Suinan is a good song, though.
No, it is. Oh, the enemy inside is the Dream Theater song.
There
I
you
was
go.
thinking
I
of.
was
The
thinking
enemy
inside of me. That's,
Yeah.
Always
Inside
butcher
of
it.
me, dude.
Always butcher it.
Inside of me and enemy. No, the enemy inside. Okay. We got it, dude. 1-1, dude. 1-1.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Dude.
All right, let's continue this
All right,
this
let's-
bad boy on. Track number 3, dude. Last Time versus Slave New World.
This is tough too, man. This is
yeah,
tough.
this is
yeah.
another tough one.
Dude, you know what's funny?
Like the tapping on the way.
Yeah,
it
the
starts.
way the intro starts with the tapping.
I do really like that
There's
intro,
grooves
too.
and grooves in this song. There's
Yeah.
different.
Also, it's a
there's
nice-
And we're
different
talking about
transitions.
last time,
Yeah,
to be clear.
different
Yeah.
Nice
transitions,
thrasher,
different
too.
pacing.
Yeah.
It's all over the place, dude. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's another slapper. Like they really came out swinging with these first 3. Like
Yeah.
absolutely love all 3 of them. But yeah, I think Last Time, the tapping kind of threw me out because I didn't expect like that after Means to an End.
yeah.
Because such different intros, right? Where it's like, okay, we went from that to this now, and it's just like it still works, but very very different.
Yeah,
I get down
there's
with that.
definitely on this album it's more atmospheric compared to
Oh
Chaos
yeah,
AD.
yeah. Chaos AD's very well. Besides one song off of Chaos
Yeah,
AD,
yeah.
that's like a little bit more, atmospheric. You could call it. You know what's funny about Slave New World though? Is and Carlos is gonna give a shit about this. The first time I ever heard that song was the Trivium cover.
Oh, me too. That was his first time too. I was like, oh, this is original from them.
Speaking of In Waves and you coming in like seeing my room back in the day, it was the bonus song on In Waves was the Slave
Yeah,
New
it
World
was.
cover.
Didn't Corey sing that? That wasn't Matt singing.
No, it was Matt. It was definitely
Yeah.
Matt. Yeah.
I don't know. I know Corey sang in something. I always thought it was that.
He's singing
Oh,
something.
maybe. I don't know. I thought it was Matt the
No,
whole time. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that one's Matt. Unless
well,
I'm wrong,
well,
but
we'll check that afterwards.
Either
it's
way.
good. It's good, but I remember going to hear the original, and this was in high school, and I was like, "Well, I want to hear the original song, what it sounds like for
Yeah.
Sepultura."
Oh, it's way different, dude. It
Yeah,
feels
definitely different.
yeah.
And I was like, I obviously I liked Matt's voice just because it was obviously more produced and more like the screaming that I was used to, whereas Max was more old school, a little bit more raw, which
Yeah,
I probably actually like more nowadays. But
Me too.
the one thing that was completely different was, dude, Nick from when he was
God,
in
dude.
Trivium just cannot play like Igor.
No,
dude. Like,
dude.
It does not have that same like groovy feel.
The problem
to
with
it.
him, he would overdo it on a lot of songs. Like he would just add blast beats when it's not
See what I
necessary.
mean? See what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a great example.
Yeah, dude.
Eloy does it a couple times on Quadra. Okay, I'm not gonna
Well, he
lie.
does it on this song too. He does.
I
a
think
bunch
so.
Of
It's
blast
like,
beats on
dude,
this
you
the
could
last
you
time.
could you could back up just a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
He's just
I know
showing off his chops, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, he's
let the
incredible.
man be.
Yeah.
Let the man be. You're right. Am I getting too into it? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But I can't take away from him because it's like the live. It makes everything worth it live. But yeah, dude. What do you think about Slave New World? Like, where would you put that in the record, Carlos?
My
Is it
I'd probably be in the middle.
in the middle? Yeah.
I
It's a
agree.
very straightforward, just
Yeah.
thrash.
Evan from
Doesn't do much,
I
it's
think
straightforward,
if I'm
yeah.
correct, Evan Seinfeld from Biohazard. He does some backup vocals on that song.
Oh, that's
does he
cool.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
Wow.
highlight from that song though is probably like the solo.
Yeah, I do like the solo.
The
a
solo
lot.
with like it's the signature Eloy drumming. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, this is.
Or Igor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm
No,
already-
you're good. You're good, dude.
I'm already
But
good.
It's a
One
cerveza
beer
sauce,
in,
bro.
I'm already
It's a
sweating.
cerveza sauce, dude. It's over.
no, I agree with that. I think my favorite is like part of the whole song. And I'll ask you guys this after, but my favorite part is obviously when it hits the line like we're not slaves, we're free. Once
Yeah.
you go into that riff, it's over.
Dude,
Oh yeah.
Dude, are they not the kings of ending songs? Like they're so good at that. They're like
I
one
was
of the
about to
best
say it,
bands at
because
ending songs.
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
Sepultura. I don't know if it's the production on this album. But if anyone else played that song, because it's so straightforward, like even the
Yeah.
Trivium one, it's just like, okay, this is good. Whereas like it just feels better with like the way they play.
Going
Just
back
groovy.
to
It
that
makes you
Trivium
move.
one, I actually listened to it the other day just to like compare it because that was the first time I listened to it.
Yeah.
It feels overproduced, honestly. It really does compared to this. This
I can see
feels
that.
like
You gotta
And in
remember-
Waves was a really like they pushed to the next level of like the modern metal production.
Yeah.
Well, in Waves
versus Shogun.
has Colin Richardson, and Colin
does,
Richardson always
yeah.
pushes for the best sounding stuff ever.
He does.
I got
He
you.
does.
Now, you gotta
And-
remember, Chaos AD came out in '93, and in '93, in my opinion,
It
that was
feels
like
live, dude.
super
Yeah.
peak analog production.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I was about to say Chaos, and I listened to these both at like the highest quality that I could. Dude, Chaos AD still sounds fucking incredible,
It does.
dude.
It
Who's the
really
producer
does.
on it?
I believe it's Andy Wallace.
Yeah, you're right. I think you had said that. Yeah, Andy Wallace. Dude, he killed, but you're right, dude, because this era, like this mid 90s, because Machine Head is also Burn My Eyes,
yeah.
like the
But
year
95,
after.
yeah.
No,
No,
I think it's 94.
94.
Oh, 94,
Yeah.
Jesus.
That record is just like, dude, it just sounds so not just full and raw or heavy, but like also raw. Like it doesn't take away from. Okay, I'll put it this way.
That's
I can
what it
hear
is.
one
It's the
guitar
depth.
note. I can
Yeah.
hear one fucking guitar note and go Machine Head or that's Sepultura.
You know what it
Whereas
is.
like the modern metal stuff, you just like, dude, it could be anyone.
It
I have no
could
idea.
possible, yeah.
Because they've kind of getting rid of that unique tone of it. You know, just to make it really polished.
It's funny when we finish with this, I want to talk about that and just
Yeah, dude.
relating to one certain extreme metal musician who went on a huge verbal rant. I think you know where I'm gonna go, but we'll.
No, tell me, dude.
Yeah.
The pod's always about the. You know,
Okay, remember
the
when?
side, the side
Remember
tracks.
when Chris Barnes went? I despise what the genre has become.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think I understand his. I mean, of course, I don't agree with his wording when he said "I despise."
Yeah.
I think I understand his frustration.
Yeah.
I think that the genre, or maybe extreme metal as a whole, is not as grounded as it used to be.
Yeah.
So back in the day, it's like you had Cannibal Corpse, Morbid Angel,
Yeah.
Deicide, Death. It was easy. In Sweden, you had Dismember, Grave, Unleashed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Now there's just an overabundance of bands. You can't keep up with everything. And I guess the good thing about back in those days is you were able to distinguish all these unique personalities.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's what's lacking nowadays. You can't finding that. I got to use the movie Aladdin. Finding that diamond in the rough has become a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
I agree with that, and I think the production has
Production
been a part of
matters
that
so
because,
much.
and I will
Yeah.
say, obviously, like the budget isn't what it used to be, right? Like people don't get signed to get these big advances to go in the studio, not like death metal bands could, but there's just such a reliance on like the tech that's out there. Like, all right, these drums were already recorded with like triggers from a sample that's from a
Yeah.
complete, and it's just I can't close my eyes. You show me 5 different bands right now, I have no idea who's who.
It could be
'cause
very
it all
similar.
sounds the same, but I agree. I'm not as far as like Chris Barnes. Like,
Well,
there's
that's-
still great bands out there.
That's
Yeah.
how
But it's
I,
just like, come on, guys, let's go
It's
back.
finding the balance, honestly.
But I like
Yeah.
that some of the bigger bands are now leading the charge to go back to like, for example, Eloy going to Slipknot is a big return to like, okay, we're not going to trigger the shit out of the drums. Is he on a click? I don't fucking know. It doesn't really sound like it. Going back, Lamb of God with going to
Cruise,
Art
yeah.
Cruz.
Arturo
Okay,
Cruz,
now
yeah.
we're not
Art's
on a
awesome,
click.
dude.
We're a little bit more raw. I think more bands going that direction on the big side. I think the ship will start.
Yeah, I
guiding that
agree,
way.
yeah.
But I think the best is anything. It's like if you blend it.
No,
right? Like
you need to have a
Gojira.
balance. You
That's a good
can't be
balance.
too distorted. You can't be over polished. There's so many
Yeah.
things
Yeah,
that
Mario
can
is
happen. Yeah.
Mario's definitely one of the few. It's like he's a unique personality, and you know
Oh,
right
yeah,
away that
dude.
it's him.
Yes, 100%. And they blend the like digital with the analog, and it makes sense, and you know it's them. But
And yeah, sorry again to deviate. I know we got to move on, but
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
that's
you're
how
good,
that's how
man,
I
you're good.
interpreted Chris's comments of when he said that a few years ago. I kind of understand his
understand-
frustration.
yeah,
I
I
just
could
don't
see that.
agree with his wording.
yeah. But
He came off too
but I
harsh,
gave him
yeah.
no excuse because 6 feet under. Come on,
Oh,
bro.
they're bad,
6 feet
bro.
under.
Come on.
Listen to Undead and Unborn. Those are the
Okay.
best 6 feet under.
I will, because all I've heard is the cover album.
Well, Rob from Chimera played all the guitar playing on Undead, and
Yeah.
he gave that band some horsepower.
No
It's
shit.
incredible.
I've just never liked Barnsy's voice. Like that's not for me. It's never been for me.
It's an acquired taste.
I can see
It
that.
is,
I
yeah.
can see
Truly
that.
is.
It's yeah. But anyway, okay, let's get back to it. So, you guys going last time or Slave New
I'm
World?
going to last
time.
No, I'm going Slave New World. Y'all are crazy. But
Wow,
we'll we'll give it to fucking last time. All right, guys, let's go on. Let's go to
right.
track number. What is that? Number 4.
Yes.
Capital Enslavement versus Amen.
Oh,
Bro, this
yeah.
is easy to me again, dude.
What? No,
Amen
this is hard,
Amen
dude.
is a smacker.
This is
Yeah,
so hard for me.
Amen is incredible.
Dude, Amen is a different like what another like were they on heroin?
is,
What was
yeah.
going on?
Another
man?
signature epic Paolo bass
It
intro.
is, dude.
Dude, yes. Paulo fucking does a great
Yeah.
job.
And then here comes Andres with the.
And then I love when they're doing kind of like that more atmospheric and you're getting the chanting, which I
Yeah.
don't love that.
Oh, yeah.
But in
Really,
this
really
one,
good.
I just love it because the rhythm section,
But then the
it
drum
keeps you in a
fills, yeah.
little haze and then boom, right in your fucking face, dude.
I think they're both awesome.
Yeah, my
personally,
highlight for Amen is like right towards the outro, right when Max yells, "God's sacrifice," and then the signature.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
can't do it, but yeah.
Love that shit, dude. Amen
it's
that
incredible.
grew on me because I remember hearing the album the first 2 or 3 times and I would skip Amen. Because
Yeah?
maybe I just didn't get it, or I was just like, this is okay. But I don't know. There was one time I listened to it, and I put it on. I'm like, how the fuck did I miss this song, dude? This
It
shit
gets
is
better, dude.
amazing.
If I had to
man.
take a guess, you probably weren't a fan that it was too slow.
At
Yes,
first,
more than
yeah.
likely. I think I wasn't ready for it because it kind of like, I was like, oh, we're just gonna
It's
go
a
straight
shift,
forward.
yeah.
So,
it's a big
yeah.
shift. Yeah.
So here's the thing. I have this thing with songs that are of slower tempo. There's more breathing, and you can dissect them a little quicker.
Gotcha,
Like
yeah.
on Morbid Angel's Covenant. You've heard Covenant,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I love
That whole
Covenant.
record is a slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
Like the first 70% of the record is just very frantic and intense.
Yeah.
And then the last few songs, they're slow.
Yeah, that's
Angel
right.
Disease is a mid-tempo one.
Yeah.
And then the slowest song on the Sworn to the Black, which is
Yeah.
I'll compare it to Amen. The
Yeah.
whole song is just very slow but eerie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
but,
right.
But the message is laid out.
Yeah,
And that's
true.
how I feel towards those.
On that album, is that the one where they have this song? It kills me.
God of Emptiness.
No, the one where he gives like the little speech and he's just like, I bow my knee not to no one but my own selfish
No, that's
desire."
Blessed Are the Sick.
That's Blessed Are the Sick. Okay, that's right. Dude, that song.
Oh, I love that.
I love that
That's
song.
Fall from Grace.
Fall from Grace.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's,
I love that.
I love it, dude.
I heard it last month at the Milwaukee Metal Fest. I was like, oh my
That's
god.
awesome,
played it?
dude. That's cool.
Pete and David are back together with I Am Morbid.
Who gave the speech? Who's giving? Oh, wait. So I Am Morbid has,
Pete Sandoval.
but it has, the Screamer. He's in I Am Morbid, is he not?
David Vincent?
Yeah, is he not?
Yeah, it's David Vincent.
Okay.
But it's basically them just covering
Oh, so
classic Morbid.
Sandoval now is in there.
Who?
You said Sandoval's now in I Am
Yeah,
Morbid.
he reunited with- he
I didn't
reunited
know
with
that. I didn't
David.
know that. Okay, I got
So
it.
Pete Sandoval became supposedly
So
a
it's
born
just a
again.
variation of Morbid Angel?
Well, Morbid Angel, Dave Vincent left, and then he made it the band I Am Morbid.
okay.
Which that's hard, dude.
no,
That's so hard.
Well, it's very much according to Terry Butler, I get a lot of information on Jamie's podcast.
Yeah.
Trey and David, that door is it's slammed shut.
Wow,
and locked.
never unlocking.
Because we talked about
Never.
this on the Morbid Angel episode, but I got to ask
Yeah.
Carlos. Is Trey's last name made up? Is
Yes. His real name.
I told y'all, it's
His-
not his real name.
His birth
dude.
name is George Emmanuel III.
Yes.
Oh, my
Vindicated
God,
3
dude.
years later.
Later on, dude.
If Justin, if you're listening to this, fucking, I told you that's a made up name.
Yeah,
dude.
here's
no
my-
one's named Trey Azazagoth.
It's-
Like,
That's a cool name,
I believe
dude.
it's
I want it to be real.
Azikthoth.
What is it?
Azikthoth.
Azikoth. Dude, there's no one named
Azikthoth.
that.
That's so hard,
It's
dude.
the
Come on.
thoth. Pronouncing the thoth is the hard part.
I got you. All right, but let's talk about
Again,
Capital.
sorry for the deviation. Oh my
No,
gosh.
we're good. Capital Enslavement. Dude,
It's very similar to Means to an End, honestly.
No,
Yeah.
but you have that intro with the little dissonant
Yeah, yeah.
violin shit.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we're gonna go back to kind of that.
Well, it's violin, but it's also like tribal at the beginning
Exactly.
as well. Yeah.
I was like, this is a weird mix of
it's their
music.
signature, dude. Like,
I love
it's
that.
a signature thing for them.
I
Yeah.
guess, but I've never heard a Sepultura song with the violin piece like that. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
we've gotten the tribal, but musically to throw the violin on top, I was like, oh, ooh,
Yeah.
okay, like. It caught me more. Like, I like Means to an End too, but like this one stuck out because I'm like, all right, you gave me something to like capture my attention.
Well,
like,
that's
I
why I
would go back
love
to just do
Quadra.
that.
There's a lot of little nuances that you pick up the more you listen to. Like, there's a lot of
I agree with
background
that.
stuff, man.
I think there was one or two parts during this song though that I had that same like, all right, we're overdoing a little bit.
Are you
But
talking about the solo at the 228 mark?
yeah,
Could
229,
be,
but
yeah.
the solo.
No, no.
yeah.
The thing after the solo, the entire band starts thrashing out, and I was like, "Yeah, this is a signature Sepultura at its
Yeah.
finest." But,
Yeah.
but that intro is so strange. I love it.
It's very unique, yeah.
I love it. But It's not better than Amen, brother.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
It's
tough for
just
me.
not, dude.
I'm gonna go with
But
Amen.
I'd probably go Amen. I love the breakdown and the fill and like at the 149 mark. It's good, dude.
And that's the
Catching up, dude.
Catching up.
and I guess it's also the perfect way of saying less is more.
No, yeah, I agree.
I can see that. But
There's a lot going on with capital enslavement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're going to. So Amen got the win. Track number 5. Ali versus Propaganda.
I think this
is the
one-
biggest fucking blowout on
I
the
think
album,
so
dude.
too. No, Ali's good, dude. But Propaganda is on a different level.
Ali is my
it's
second-
my favorite album, dude. I mean, favorite song.
Oh, Propaganda?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, Propaganda.
In fact, put on.
is-
I need my riff, dude. I need my
Let's do it,
goddamn
JJ.
riff.
Tell me what's the
308. 308. It's over. It's over, dude. This is where you just go ape shit.
Yeah,
like
dude, Propaganda-
absolutely ape shit in the pit, dude.
believe what you see.
Don't believe what you see. What was it, 308?
308, dude. Come
Oh,
on, just
JJ,
get up.
Give it to me. Come on, I
Get
need this.
up.
Oh, come on. Don't glitch out on me.
No.
There we go.
God damn.
Oh! Oh! Yeah!
Dude, it's too good, bro.
That's so dirty. That's so fucking gross, dude. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. And then before that bass line, oh my god.
Can I
dude.
tell you my one complaint about Propaganda?
What is it?
Why don't they play that riff for another 30 seconds, dude? I always, when it gets to the end, I'm
Dude.
like, it ends too quickly.
The song's amazing.
Dude,
It's my personal favorite song from them.
And I was glad
Yeah.
last time we saw them, they busted it out. I
Yeah,
was
they
ready
did.
for
Yeah,
that.
they
I
did.
was like,
I
oh,
did not
shit,
expect it, dude. I
Propaganda?
lost my mind, dude.
Dude, me too.
It
I
just sucked. It was in that small ass pit, dude.
Yes, and another one where Paulo's bass, when he teases that riff, you're just like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on. No, Ali, or what do we call him? This Ali or Ollie? Ali.
Probably Ali.
Okay, it's my second least favorite
I
song
mean, it
on the
does have a
album.
nice intro riff.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just forgettable.
And
to me.
Paolo does have he definitely shines on this song. It's a mid-tempo. It's still a crusher, but definitely not the
There's
best
a
song
lot
on
of
the record.
transitions on the song. I like it personally.
There is, but
Yeah.
I just compared to the other stuff, like it's one that I wouldn't throw on a playlist. I don't think I'd ever go back to. Like it's good, but I think it's just like you were bringing up. That
It's a
the older
grower,
we
bro.
get,
The
we've just
more you-
heard so much metal. That
There's
it's
Yeah.
just like
Here's the main problem. You're competing against Propaganda, one of the stronger songs on
Yeah,
Chaos.
dude.
I agree. For me, it's a blowout.
Also, the
Yeah.
solo on Propaganda. Oh, Lord.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
oh, Lord. The
I
bass
guess
shines for me, dude.
I'm
Yeah.
a sucker for lead guitar playing, and that is just Andreas, just peak
Yeah.
Andreas.
Dude, yeah, he's such a down on that one. Yeah, I fucking love Propaganda, man. And Max kills me with the lyrics, dude. It just gets me every time. Dude.
Oh my
As in,
god,
do
dude.
you think they're cringy or what?
No, I don't think they're cringy. I just think they're entertaining.
Entertaining, okay.
They're entertaining. I wouldn't say cringy, but they make me like. I like to scream along with them, but they also make me laugh. Like, because they're also kind of ridiculous.
Well, you got to remember, Sepultura's from Brazil.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were.
English is not his first language. I think
Yeah.
that's pretty
Well, not
clear.
just that. You got to remember, they're very much now a very well-developed country, but 35, 40 years ago, I mean, they were dealing with a lot of
Oh yeah,
a lot of
a lot of shit.
problems.
Do you
Yeah.
know what? Like, did the media go after him? Was that why he wrote the song, or was it more just like a general?
Probably a general thing.
Because the way I read the lyrics, and sometimes it's hard with the way he writes it, but it seemed like he was mad, like someone had targeted him in the media or something. I don't know if there was a story behind that.
I'm sure there's a lot of political views in this, dude.
Yeah.
yeah, that we don't know of.
Oh, it could be. Sorry, when I read it, it's just like I didn't see it as political. I thought it was like a personal thing for him. Like,
okay.
oh, maybe someone came at him and he was like, "Don't believe that shit." I don't know, but either way, I
You
I
can't
sing
believe
it.
everything.
I mean,
you just
I
can't
know.
believe it.
You can't. And you know what? I hear that in my head. I read the news and I go, "Don't believe what you
No,
read.
dude.
Don't believe what you see."
Fuck
I'm like,
the
"You're
news,
right."
dude. I don't even look at that.
Hey,
news,
what do
dude.
they say?
That's too much violence.
If you don't watch the news, you're uninformed. But if you watch the news, you're misinformed. Right? That's
Yeah, exactly.
that's the principle to live by.
Exactly, dude.
All right. Did I already give it? I gave it the point, right? Did I hit the
Yeah,
clicker?
dude, come
I
on,
did.
dude.
Okay.
Best
Is
song
this
of the
halftime?
album.
No, we got one more.
One more.
Okay, Raging Void versus Biotech is Godzilla. Okay,
Dude.
Yeah.
okay, I got a question for both
Mid-tier,
y'all.
mid-tier for both.
Is Biotech a good song or not?
No, it's a
Biotech
solid
is
song.
supposed
It's
to
a
be
solid song.
Biotech is supposed to be a hardcore punk song.
Okay.
Don't
It
you
definitely
love the
took a thrasher.
It's Godzilla?
Bro, when he
love it.
actually gets the line, like the song's fine. It's just a straight up thrasher.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
Live, it's very fun.
Yeah.
Live, it's great. Biotech.
Yeah, you're just singing along, dude.
Dude, but on the record, who greenlit when he's actually like, He like talks that
Yeah, I
line. He's
know,
like,
dude.
Godzilla, rawr. I was like, dude, who greenlit that on an album
Hey,
like
but after
this?
the Paolo does come to
Yeah, that is sick. I know, but come on, you can't tell me that line is like,
Yeah.
what?
I mean, it's fast to the point.
Yeah.
I
For
mean,
Raging Void though, another riffy song.
Dude, Raging Void is my least favorite song.
Eloy
on
showing his
Quadra.
percussive chops, showing
Yes.
he's on top of he's
Yeah.
one of the
It
best.
is a rhythmic flex, but it is my least favorite song on the album. It's just disjointed, dude.
Oh
It's-
wow!
for
Are you
me,
I don't
talking
think it
about
is.
Raging Void?
Yeah, for Quadra,
I like
that's
the
my
song.
least favorite song on the
Really?
album.
Wow.
100%, dude.
Nah.
I like. It's the only one I don't like. I don't know. It's just like kind of all over the place. There's teases to riffs that don't come to full fruition. Like, don't get me wrong, Eloy is amazing on it. I love it, but it's just a song that I was like,
It feels all over the place.
Yeah,
Well,
it's just
Derek,
kind of-
Derek
it's kind
is
of-
also Derek is also flirting with clean singing on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he does better on a couple of the later tracks with
Okay,
the cleans.
dude.
Fair
Like,
enough.
This one
For
is
sure.
not the one. Like, I don't
I
particularly.
think
like
it's a solid song. I
But
personally
the
take it over
highlight of the
Biotech.
song was Andres' soloing. Very
Yeah, he's got to go. I do agree
very
with that.
soulful. I actually had to write. Actually, reminded me of Chuck on this.
Yeah, dude, the solo then from the scream part,
Yeah, I was like-
that meshes really well together.
And
I
again,
personally
this
do.
is the guitar playing that just makes me go. It's like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Nothing with
that
the
sounded
lead,
so
dude.
wrong.
It's more the rhythms. Like there's one particular riff where it's like kind of like I thought they were gonna completely go forward with it, and then they just change again, and then change. And it's like, come on, give me the groove, man.
Yeah.
Where it's not like Biotech's my favorite song, but I would take Biotech over.
Really?
over
Nah, I
Raging
take
Void.
Raging Void, dude. Personally,
What?
yeah.
Really?
I do.
What about you, Carlos?
I got
Type-
Raging Void.
What?
It's blowing your
Come on,
mind. Dude. You're a
guys.
Chaos fanboy,
Come on,
dude.
guys. If we saw this
Dude,
live,
when
y'all
I
would both
told-
be jumping to Biotech. Raging Void comes on, we'd all go get beer.
Oh,
100%.
Well,
Come
when I
on.
told y'all before we started, I was conflicted. I mean, Chaos AD's my goat. Going against this, it really is truly the battle of battles.
Yeah,
So,
dude.
Y'all are
I
wild,
love
dude.
both these albums, dude.
Y'all
I
are
truly do.
wild. Raging Void beats Biotech. Dude, I'm going to have to delete this episode.
Oh my gosh.
All right, that's halfway. Let's, this has got no bearing on the debate, but let's talk about these album covers, dude.
Dude, I like Quadra, man. It looks cool.
Quadra over
Quadra,
Chaos?
yeah,
Quadra
Quadra
looks
is-
really cool, dude.
Quadra, I do
is-
like Quadra, actually.
Quadra
It's a
is
cool
cool,
coin.
but Chaos AD could compete with some of those classic 90s death
Yeah,
metal
dude, it
records.
just looks
It's-
I
really
do agree.
classic. It's iconic, dude.
Do you
It
know who
does
did
job.
the artwork on Chaos AD?
I have no idea.
I mean, I'm gonna turn. I do intend on turning the Chaos AD album cover into a half sleeve down the line.
Oh, that's
so.
Yeah,
cool,
I mean,
dude.
it looks sick. I've always looked at it and I'm like, there's a lot going on. I like the blues, the hanging, like,
Was it experimental? They're like experimenting on the body or what?
And,
yeah, I
uh,
guess. dude. I got it in front of me. It looks,
guess,
it looks some kind of.
I hate to bring up
device.
religion or spirituality in this. Well, I'm like Johnny Cash. I'm a devout but troubled Christian. But I guess I hear the word. I'm a restless soul. I'll just say straight up. So
Yeah.
I hear the word chaos AD. That's what I want the afterlife to be. I want chaos after I die. And I don't mean that like
big
necessarily in a bad way. So I guess in Spanish, soy muy inquieto.
Yeah.
I gotta be doing something productive.
Yeah.
And I
Gotcha.
just hope that in the afterlife.
You're looking for Valhalla, not paradise.
in a healthy way though.
In a healthy way. Okay. Got you. Yeah.
I gotta bring up something really stupid. I'll bring up my nieces. Well, you have a son, so
Yeah.
Are you familiar with a cartoon called Masha and the Bear?
No,
It's on-
Sounds
it's a-
familiar though.
It's a
yeah.
kid's
Sounds
cartoon.
familiar.
Well,
Yeah.
anyways, Catherine, I gotta bring you. I'll bring both of y'all up, Catherine and Victoria. So it's a Russian kids cartoon. So the bear, in my opinion, he lives a perfect life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume he's in his 30s. He's a retired circus bear. He has his cottage. He just does his activities. He hopelessly chases after a female bear. Story of my life. They're metal chicks though. So then here comes.
So any Ositas out there, we got the Carlos looking for you, dude.
So here
Hey,
comes
Carlitos.
Masha, this adorable little girl who's restless, chaotic, and full of energy, and she just gives the bear a hard time.
Yeah.
And the bear's always saving her from these hilarious disasters from happening.
Okay.
That's
So
awesome.
I actually almost wept when I told this to my niece a few months ago. I was like, Catherine, when we're no longer alive, I just want to do Masha and the bear for all eternity. We're in some forest, and I'm saving you and Victoria from just hilarious disaster
Well, that's
situation.
awesome, man.
And then she was like, yeah, we can do that.
That's awesome.
I must confess, as an uncle nieces moment, I almost choked up because
Oh,
it's
yeah?
not that again referring. That's healthy chaos at its finest.
Got you. Yeah.
And that's what I want. At least This is very much contradicting my Christian views, but yeah, I do hope that in the afterlife there's
some kind of conflict, some kind of
dude.
chaos. Yeah, that's funny.
in a
pits,
healthy
dude.
way though.
In a healthy
Just
way.
lots of pits, dude.
Just
That's it.
lots, dude. Endless pits.
Endless pits.
Endless
Maybe
chaotic
maybe
pits.
we'll mosh in that striper pit or something.
In the Striper pit, dude. You think Striper gets pits going?
Well, I have to look. Striper is the Christian band that most anti-Christians secretly like. So
Yeah. Hey, I guess you could say Killswitch is Christian. Alive or Just Breathing is definitely like Christian album.
if you
Yeah,
look
I
at the
could- I
liner
guess
notes
so.
from Killswitch, Adam D always he does mention God a few times. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's talking about the Abrahamic God, but he definitely believes in a deity.
Well, when you read, like, there's certain songs, I think we talked about it on that Killswitch episode, but definitely when Jesse writes on that album specifically, he might have changed later going on, but, like, you're like, okay, this is definitely a Christian. And then there's As
Yeah,
Lay
well-
Dying and August
Yeah.
Burns
Well,
Well,
Red.
Jesse's father, I believe, is I think
Yeah,
he's
he's like
he's a reverend.
He's a reverend, yeah. Yeah, you
Under
can tell
Oath,
Jesse
too.
gets a lot.
Under Oath is Christian.
Are they really? I didn't know
they're
Under
pretty
Oath was.
Christian
Yeah.
Views, yeah.
And then there was a couple bands, like, after As Lay Dying got big and August Burns Red, there was, like, a whole suite of,
Yeah,
like,
there's a
Christian.
bunch
Demon
of-
Hunter.
Yeah.
Demon Hunters.
Some of them are alright, but I think, like,
What
there
is
The
oh,
one
sorry, Jim.
No, you're good, you're good.
where Tim LaBeouf's left, the band created another
Woven War?
Woven War. There we go. They're pretty.
Dude, there was
yeah.
one that we saw though with As I Lay Dying, and we were like, it was just such a stupid
dude.
story. But I gotta
oh
bring it
my
up
God.
because we never brought it up
What
on the
was it?
podcast.
Jesus Christ.
They were, I don't
He was
remember the
wearing
band's name.
bulletproof vest.
Carlos, this guy comes out with a bulletproof vest, which we're dying. We're just like,
Okay.
all right, 50 Cent. And he comes
What
on
was it
stage,
saying, dude?
We were dying. Dude. Comes on with the bulletproof vest, takes it off, and holds it. And like drops it. We're like, is your life at risk? Like, what
No,
are
but
we?
he said
But
something
goes,
stupid,
No
bro.
hope.
No hope.
No,
There
and
you
he
go.
goes, no hope. And we're thinking like N-O. We're like, oh yeah, no hope. That's hard. And then we turn around, but it's K-N-O-W. And we're like, oh, this makes so much more fucking sense, dude. I gotta
Dude.
find who that band was.
Damn it, bro. I don't
I've
remember
never
either.
I have not seen the bulletproof vest drop since that band, dude. That had me dying.
One of a kind.
Okay, but we
One
gotta
of a
pick.
kind.
Which one album cover you like?
I'll
I'm going
take
Chaos
Quadra.
Idea.
Chaos AD.
I'll
we
take
going
Quadra.
Quadra?
Yeah. I really like it, dude.
It is a nice
Yeah.
cover.
If it's their last album cover, I do like that as kind of like the that makes sense.
Do you really
Because it
think they're
looks like a
breaking
minted
up?
coin.
Like, you think this is then for them? I feel like they got
Look,
one more. I think they got one more, especially that new drummer. He's awesome.
Again,
What's his name?
Grayson.
Yeah, he's great.
okay,
dude.
Debate and Destroy fans. I guess I'm the one that wins for the most deviation, so I'm real sorry about that.
No, dude, there's no apologies, dude.
You know, when Slayer announced their breakup, I honestly did believe it. I honestly really did think that Slayer had integrity. But, yeah.
Taking shots.
I guess that wasn't the case.
Yeah, we paid a
But
lot
I
of
will
money to
say-
see
well,
those shows,
they
dude.
said no more tours. They said no
But
more
I
tours.
will say one thing. I do
No.
believe Tom Araya has more integrity than, say, a Nikki Sixx or a Gene Simmons. I will give
Yeah, dude. Yeah, those are two different. I agree with that. I
Yeah.
agree. And look, they gotta eat. They gotta eat. Like
Look,
doing a couple
man.
shows a year, I get it.
Man,
but not
that's a
doing
whole
tours
buffet,
anymore. That's
dude.
different.
Look,
They
man,
got
I think-
enough for a whole buffet. Dude.
I think
well, no,
those.
because remember, wasn't that the whole thing why Dave Lombardo left? Like,
Well, they weren't paying him.
management wasn't getting
Yeah.
a big cut,
Dude, there's a
or
you-
management was taking too big of a cut. I'm sorry.
Man.
Dude,
I
there's a
don't even
YouTube
know.
video where Dave is literally sticking the finger at Tom. So
I think Tom is the whole orchestrator. Like, he's the one that orchestrates everything.
Tom? No, I think Carrie and the management, dude. Isn't that?
You think it's
I don't
Carrie?
fucking know,
Oh,
dude.
who
I'm not gonna
knows?
get into
Whatever.
this. I can't go into speculation. Let's continue on with the debate.
yeah. Sorry for the deviation.
All right,
gotta
next
get-
track: Guardians of Earth versus Nomad.
Oh, I love both, man.
God.
I love both.
Okay,
but-
Guardians of Earth, dude. Undress. I'm gonna put on that intro. Like
Yeah.
what that beautiful melodies, and then just a smacker. But I just really wanted to highlight his playing on the.
This is so wrong. This is the second toughest one for me.
Yeah, this one was
Yeah,
harder.
dude, because Nomad is amazing.
This whole thing, I was like, where are we going with this?
I know. It's like Spanish influence,
Yeah,
dude. It's
Flamenco,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah,
Beautiful, very
flamenco-esque,
beautiful.
but like dark and dirty and. Dude, this song is fantastic from a melody perspective.
Yes,
you know,
dude.
versus like a raw. His solo on this one too.
Andres,
But
one of the
dude-
most overlooked guitar players.
Yeah,
in the
he's
I
entire
would
great.
say
genre.
so.
Yeah,
I
he's-
would say
he's a
so
grower,
because shit like this, I was just like, I remember when this album came out, no one talked about it.
I know,
I'm like,
right?
they got stuff like this. I didn't even know they were capable.
And then it gets the main riff. Holy shit,
Dude,
dude. That's
yeah.
awesome. It's an awesome song.
I really like this song a lot.
And it keeps building and building, and then
I love that
all
build. dude.
chaos.
Eloy, this is Eloy doing like suiting the song
Yeah.
perfectly. You know,
Do this in Slipknot, Eloy.
do this in Slipknot. I wonder when that album's coming out with them.
Apparently, they're gonna release a song soon.
Yeah.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
with Eloy. Yeah.
I was never
was
a fan.
quick.
I was never a fan of Jay Weinberg. There, I said it.
Whoa.
Sorry.
A lot of people say that now.
A lot of people say. You know what?
I never was. Sorry.
I'm gonna just stop it there because I just wanted to highlight that, like that little melodic, and it gets even better from there. I want to ask why. Like, there's a lot of people that don't like Jay. Was there a specific reason? Like,
Okay, look, I know you're a musician and a drummer yourself, so let me just try to be quick as possible.
yeah,
Joey, I'd say the last wave of drummers that are unique personalities are Joey, God rest his soul, Brian from Mastodon, Mario from Gojira. This is my gripe with Jay Weinberg. He's too freaking perfect. Like,
oh, I see. I see.
I just think Joey was a unique personality.
Yeah, like you can't. I would agree where it's not like you
Like
don't hear the character of the player with his drumming. Like, for example, all the drummers you just mentioned, we could probably all sit and hear the isolated beats from them and go,
And
I
you
know
know
Exactly.
who that is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay, it's just like
Jay is
this
basically.
is what a stereotypical metal fill would be.
Yeah. So Jay wins the gold medal for, like, say if he was like a YouTube drummer. They're
Yeah.
all perfect sounding.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
It's like they're sick drummers, but again, I gotta use the term again. I'd say Eloy was that diamond in the rough that Slipknot was needing. all
Eloy
these
is a
years.
character. You're like that
He's
guy
also-
is like a talent. Like
So
he's very
Eloy
entertaining.
is in
Yeah.
that new wave of unique drumming person, or just a unique musician in general. And yeah, I hope
You know,
these-
one thing I think that's and tell me what you guys think about this. One thing I think that sells that character aesthetic, or like not just the way that they play, but the way that their showmanship.
Yeah.
And I think all of the guys you just mentioned, like for example, I'm pretty sure both of you have probably seen this YouTube video of Joey Jordanson where he does eyeless,
Oh yeah.
and he's and he's going nuts and waving
Yep,
his hair.
yep.
That's
It's
insane.
like that, like the Tommy Lee school of thought, right? Where it's
Yeah.
like you're putting on a performance as a drummer. Eloy does it great.
It's
where
just
you're
showing like so much
he's going
power
into
and
it and this
precision.
and that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, like you said, Jay's very he's very respected. He's just nice to the drummers.
Like I'll say it straight
looks
up.
like.
If you really want to be analytical, technically Jay is the better of the three, but he's the one with. The,
Whoa!
but we're talking, no. That's what I mean. He's technically the better drummer, but he's not. To me, he's not Slipknot's drummer. Slipknot is a band where imperfections are celebrated.
Yeah, and I completely agree with that sentiment. And I would say second is that Eloy, Slipknot is very inspired by Sepultura.
Yes.
And Eloy is very, very obviously inspired by those and fits better in those raw tribal beat type world. And when you
yeah.
do that kind of drumming, you need to smack the fuck out of an analog drum.
It's a match made in
Yeah.
heaven.
Yes,
I agree. But let's get back to it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Again,
We were going on
another deviation. I'm
What
so
do y'all
sorry.
think about Nomad? Nomad's another
It's all
smack.
bang.
I
It's
adore
They
that
put on
song.
the 238 riff.
Of
God
Nomad? All right,
damn,
let's do
dude.
it,
Those
let's do
songs
it.
insane. And then also the ending's incredible, too.
Oh, that drum outro is.
Dude,
Nomad
the song
is-
it's an amazing song, but Guardians is amazing too. I'm so torn.
What
on
was
this.
the time?
238.
230.
Dude, I'm truly torn between these two songs.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to pick. I want to pick
Second
last.
toughest one for me.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. This is amazing.
Get up, dude.
Oh my god,
Dude, imagine seeing that live, dude.
dude, Igor is so nasty,
God.
dude.
Dude, it's a great song, dude. Oh my god, it goes
no,
back.
please. I gotta stop
Then
it
it
there.
goes
I gotta
back,
I'm getting too
dude.
excited. Oh man.
Dude,
Darn.
Both great. A Guardian.
honestly, I would want to see Nomad live.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah,
To be
dude.
honest, I think if Guardians was going up against anything else, I might have taken it. But I
Yeah,
think I'm going
dude,
to take
I
Nomad.
think I'm going to take Nomad, man. I love Guardian. I really do.
Guardians
because
is really sick,
It's
but-
really unique. Like you said, the Spanish playing is incredible.
Yeah, melody all
It-
over the
It
place.
goes in hard, dude. Like it has
This is
solos.
definitely a top 3 for me on
Yes,
Quadra, but Nomad is just on another level.
I think
Yeah.
so too. I think it's my third favorite. For
The drumming,
Yeah.
the Andres soloing, and I
Dude,
guess
it's a
the
great song.
And I guess towards the end when Max yells Nomad, and then I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
the whole band just starts going crazy, and then it ends with Igor's epic drum solo at the end. It's like
Oh,
that
killer.
just it's literally an orgasm.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's really, you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah,
I just
you're
to
right.
think about what you said about the drummer thing, I think that's completely true where it's like people, the aim now is just to be too perfect in metal. And I think that's kind of, I think like to just put on the perfect show and everything's perfect and there's no mistakes. And I think that's why everyone's relying on like the backing tracks. And it's like, I'm not all about that. I know it makes the show easier, but like from a musical fan perspective, I'd rather see people be humans.
But then again, you want balance. You don't want to overdo it. Like you don't want to have all these fills and an important part of a guitar. Like
No, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like, don't be so like, oh my God, I got to play this exactly how it was on the record. I honestly, I'm over that.
Yeah.
Like, I think there was like a moment, like, for example, like growing up, like when I saw Megadeth, right? Like, I want to see Tornado Souls played how it's played on the record.
Yeah.
But now looking at it, I'd rather see like bands just get raw and dirty and like be musicians, be humans, dude.
Yeah,
You know
show
what I mean?
emotion.
To air is human.
Like for example, Chris Broderick's amazing.
Yeah.
But he played that too perfectly. Like
plays
there's
too
no
perfectly.
emotion
Yeah,
on
I
that,
agree
dude.
with that. Okay, let's go on.
He's overqualified for him playing. So.
He does great with them, though. But
Yeah,
I do agree.
yeah, he's
I do
great.
agree. Okay, let's go on to the next track, the instrumentals, the Pentagram versus Kaiowas. Very different instrumentals.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Very different. I want to talk about Kaiowas, dude. What do you think about it? As
I love it.
Me too,
They
man.
recorded.
I
They
really
recorded
do.
outside of this. They recorded Chaos AD in Wales.
Oh shit! I didn't know
They,
that.
I believe that's the same place where Queen recorded. I think it was the Night of the Opera.
Oh,
That's
what?
cool. Yeah.
I think-
Shit, dude,
That's cool.
wild.
I think it's that same studio. So don't note me on that. So
I'm gonna look that up. That's freaking crazy. Night of the Opera is like a staple record
It
by
is.
them. Obviously, Bohemian Rhapsody, but
they did record it in Wales, and they really wanted isolation and, well, pun intended.
yeah.
They were afraid of musically getting repetitive.
Drop the
they-
first press, dude.
Come on,
It's all good.
Carlos, about to kill
That's
you.
it, dude.
So
That's it.
fucking
Stop the
sad.
episode.
But sorry,
No,
what
no,
was
no.
it- what
I
was
ain't gonna
it?
mess with the fiend from Carrizo Springs.
No, not the Fiend, dude. No, but what we said. So they
Yeah.
recorded there, and they were trying to be isolated, and
Well, literally from playing Arise and Beneath the Remains for 2 years straight, they were afraid of stagnating. So they had to.
oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And you already know this was record number 5. So
Yeah.
when you're in record number 5, you really got to make a big statement. So
Yeah, and dude, this is a massive
really did, yeah.
and such a big departure from Arise.
a lot of people say that Arise is the peak of Sepultura. It's a sensational record, but I'd probably put it maybe in second or third place.
Wow.
Well,
I
as
could see
far
that.
apart from the Cavalera era. Now, as far as Quadra goes, for me, the quadrilogy of masterpieces starts with Beneath, Arise, Chaos, Roots. I do like Schizophrenia and the earlier death
Yeah.
metal stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm indifferent at the end of the day. The 4 straight to 10 out of 10s is Beneath to Roots. So Quadra is the only Derek record that competes with the Gee, another pun. Yeah.
Wow.
the Quadra, yeah. Okay, interesting. With Arise, and maybe we should bring you back on this debate. This is the one we were teasing. Is we wanted to go, what's the better thrash record, Rain in Blood or Arise, dude?
Oh man.
Not that you have to have an answer right now, but I'd
Yeah.
love to do that episode.
One day.
That's really tough.
But Kaiowas, dude, I think it's a really good like breakup for this album for
Yeah.
Chaos AD. It kind of like sets you back and you go, oh, these boys
It's
are great
very
melodic
tribal,
players,
yes.
chill. But
Yeah.
Pentagram is also very good.
Yeah, I like it too.
Look,
I like both.
forgive my dirty mind, but Kaiowas is one of those songs where he makes sweet romantic love to.
I can see that. I'm gonna
There
go
you
with
go.
Kaiowas, dude. I'm gonna go with Kaiowas.
I'll go to
over the
Pentagram personally.
I adore both songs, but Pentagram was just a banger. So.
Hey, dude, it's a
Dude,
banging
wow.
Kai, wow.
Look, great set, great set.
Crazy. Wow. No, I can see that.
Great,
That one makes more
look,
sense.
Pentagram, great jam session by the 3 guys. Sounds
Yeah,
like
dude.
classic Sepultura. The solo
Yeah.
at
They
257
bring
is
it, dude.
banging.
They just bring it.
They do
man.
bring it. All right, let's
Oh
go
yeah,
into.
last comment on the Pentagram. Max's voice would have been amazing on this song.
Oh, I could see that. I could
It
definitely
would.
see
It would
that.
work for that.
All right, let's go on to the next track, Autem versus We Who Are Not As Others.
Dude, honestly, these are the 2 weakest for me.
What?
Personally,
What?
my
No.
opinion.
Dude, no.
I do have an answer for
really?
this one. It
Wrong.
wasn't.
What for what? What's
Because Autumn, I love Derek's vocal approach on this.
Wow.
This is good. This is what I was talking about earlier. When he starts now hitting these melodic,
a weird-
da, na, 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 na,
Yeah.
na. I was just like, bro, Derek sounds better doing this kind of shit, man. I
This-
really
No,
like this
it
song.
works, but it's just the weakest for me personally. It's just not my favorite.
It's an odd song, but I do like it.
I really like
This
it.
song,
dude. Yeah,
It has some nice, I guess I'm gonna say, death metal riffing.
yeah.
But
what got
here's
me-
my gripe with the song. Kind of feels more again with the sexual. It feels like a tease.
Really?
There could be more to it. I agree, dude.
I think it's like
there
almost
could be
the only
more.
one with the vocal melody hook. Like
No,
it's
no,
actually
I
got
like
a
his
hook.
vocals, but I don't know, something about the guitar. Something's missing, dude, on that song. Personally, personally.
Autumn's up there for me, dude. I definitely like it.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
solid. I heard it and I was like, I can hear that vocal melody in my line right now. Or
I guess I do enjoy the last minute of the song. It does
it's solid. Okay,
Well, there's no bad songs for me personally on this album, but
the only one I said was The Raging Void.
I like Raging Void, dude.
and it's not even bad. It's just
No.
like not my
Just
thing.
all right.
Okay, but what about We Who Are Not Like Others? Like it's a collection with
I
riffs.
think it's dead last, dude.
It
It's
could be the
dead
worst.
last.
I mean, it's just
come on, dude.
It's
It's just plain simple.
The riffs are good.
I think it's personally
The
filler,
hi-
dude. I feel like they had to make a song.
The
extra
highlight
song,
is
and this is it.
the highlight of that song is obviously Andres' solo.
This would have been seconds to last if we added the hunt. The hunt's terrible to me. I don't
Really?
like the hunt, dude.
Wow.
Personally, I don't
I
like
can take
that
the 100
cover.
with this, but I don't think it's terrible.
I don't
Terrible's a
like it.
big-
It's just something about it I just don't like.
Well, then what are you going for? I'm going with Autumn. Like
Oh,
that's might
yeah,
be the only
yeah,
one that I
same
picked
here.
so far.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. This is.
Autumn.
Is this
Guys,
a blowout?
What, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know because people are gonna fucking hate us.
No, they're not, dude.
Okay, let's go on to the next track. Second to last, Agony of Defeat versus Manifest.
Agony of Defeat,
easy one.
dude. I like Agony.
What's the?
This is
Wait,
an
what's for
easy
you?
one for me.
What are you picking?
Manifest.
Really?
Ooh.
Wow. Why do you pick
Dude.
it Manifest?
Honestly, it's just signature Sepultura, man.
The riffing.
Wow.
The riffing is
It
very
starts off
Sepultura.
with those are the 992, and then the signature Igor drumming, and then the Andres with the what, and then the riff.
No, it's a good song, dude.
And then
I
the-
just think
and then
Agony
the-
Defeat's to up there. Like, he shows off his chops, dude. I think the solo's awesome. His growls are superb, dude. The drums, oh my god, dude. At
And then
320,
another signature Polo
Yeah.
bass part.
Dude, I think he's an underrated bassist. He brings it.
Paulo,
dude.
yeah, I could see
Oh my
that. He's
God.
great.
And then there's one part in Manifest. I wish I could put it on.
You find it, let me know. I'll throw the riff on. But I will say, dude, these last three on the Quadra side are like my three favorite vocal songs by
Yeah,
Derek.
dude.
Again, Agony of Defeat, we have a little bit more metal, a melodic, like sensibilities on his voice. And I'm just like, dude, why doesn't Derek do this
Yeah,
all
bring
the
it
time?
more, dude.
He's
Come
a good
on.
singer. Like,
Yeah, dude.
he should focus that route. The aggressive stuff. And the older I get, dude, the more that I'm just like, screaming has just kind of become like, I don't know. It's trivial because I feel like it's
You don't
much.
think it's necessary in metal, or
No,
like,
no,
or
I
like,
think
what do
it's
you mean?
necessary. What I'm trying to get at is it's much easier to do than be a good singer. Much.
I guess so.
I respect a good singer over like, oh, this guy's screams are so good. What the fuck is the difference? What the fuck?
I mean,
Dude,
you can
there
tell
are-
the difference,
no,
dude.
I agree.
yeah.
I will not sit here. I've listened to so much metal. I agree. Like, I know who's an S tier screamer, and I can hear it live, and I know, right? I get that. But there is 90% of it's just the same fuck. It's just like, dude, this is retarded.
When he gets
Like,
to a certain genre, yeah, like death metal.
no, dude.
or-
Throughout it all, like it's just it's okay. It's just not the same as being a talented singer. Like I think they're two completely. One is much harder to do than the other.
Yeah, no, I
We
agree.
could get any fucking random idiot off the street to
And
start
scream,
screaming
yeah.
into a microphone, but have them sing in key. It's a little bit different.
It is. It
Okay,
is
that's
very
all I'm gonna
different,
get at.
yeah.
And maybe I'll get some flack for that. But I used to be the opposite. Like, oh, I know all the screamers and this and that. But there again, I'm like, dude, this is it's not that hard.
Singing's talent. It's an instrument. It takes
That's
talent.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It takes more talent. But if you can really, you could be the worst vocalist ever and BS your way through.
But if
screaming.
you can belch and
I know
sing, that's incredible.
I'm dogging on Barnesy, but like that's what I feel about when I hear Barnesy. It's like, dude, that cook or the guy from.
Dying Fetus.
Dying
I
Fetus.
love him. I love the band.
I love him, but you everyone can do that. Literally everyone.
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
god,
I
it's
agree.
just awful.
I agree.
Like it works for this genre of music.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is like I appreciate more when like this stuff with Derek. I'm like, dude, that's it, man. Like
that's
like
what I'm
Chuck Billy.
saying.
Chuck Billy does that kind of style really well nowadays.
Yeah,
He's a little bit more aggressive, but there's melody behind
Yeah.
it. That
Yeah,
kills
when
me, dude. I love that.
yeah,
I
Chuck
agree.
does flirt with clean singing from time to time, and
Yeah.
and when he does it, he does execute it well.
And I have a hunch that Chuck started out as a clean guy.
You think so?
Well, I mean, the early
Maybe.
albums are a little bit cleaner, but I feel like he was a singer before he was like, I'm into like the metal
Oh, yeah.
guy. Considering the era, because he probably grew up in like the 70s. I'm thinking he was singing along to stuff. Obviously, I bet
Probably.
he's a great singer, but he's just he's in a band where it's like that wouldn't be appropriate.
Yeah,
but he does
he
have a
does some
good
harsh
voice. Is what I'm trying to get
vocals,
at. Either way, dude, what are you guys gonna take? You said Manifest.
I'm taking
You said-
Agony.
I gotta do Manifest.
So here are my quick
I
notes
like
on
Agony, but I'm
After
not gonna.
all that talk, dude.
I'm not gonna let fucking chaos go down.
What?
by
You
that, dude.
cannot
Oh yeah,
base
let me
off
show
that,
you the
dude.
real quick.
Come on, man.
The
The,
disrespect.
the solo on 247.
Oh, 247,
It's
okay.
just every time I hear that solo, it never gets old. For me, this is just signature Sepultura. I'm like, yeah, this is my shit right here. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, that guitar was laughing. Oh yeah, love that.
Oh, Igor, dude, nasty.
Oh wait, this is one of my favorite moments of the record right here. Here it comes. No vocals, just pure magic.
Nice.
Igor.
Bow, wow, wow. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's a vibe, dude. Come on,
that is, dude.
get
It's
the
vibing.
joints out. That's all I need.
But Agony Defeat has all of it, dude. I'm telling you. You guys crazy. Crazy talk.
Amazing.
Ooh, good stuff. Yeah, I'm going Manifest.
Yeah, so just real quick on Agony of Defeat. So that nice minute-long intro leading to Derek's flirting with clean singing, it was nice. More esoteric guitar playing by Andreas. I think Andreas listened to a lot of Death listening to Quadra. I just felt
Really?
Chuck's Chuck's soulful playing. I hear it a lot in Andreas on this record.
Let me ask you something. Andres, before he joined Sepultura, what was he in another metal band? Was he like? Where did they find him?
I believe he was the roadie.
Oh no
What?
shit!
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
That's
that makes
cool.
sense.
So when they recorded Schizophrenia, Andreas pretty much mentioned he brought some of his taste, some more progressive influences, some
Yeah.
more melodic stuff. Definitely night and day compared to like the early death metal stuff.
Yeah, because you said he came in on which album?
Schizophrenia.
Oh, okay.
Which
I
is
don't know
eight-
why I
which
thought
is-
he came in on Arise. Okay, so he came in on Schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia is 87, Arise is 91.
Okay. And then it's Schizophrenia and then Beneath the Remains?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, got you.
So
Okay.
for me,
I've never heard anything before Beneath the Remains.
Yeah, I haven't either,
Phil-
actually.
you
I
won't
need to check it out.
Yeah, you
Solid.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're solid. I'm
Yeah.
indifferent. Now the Cavalera brothers, this just yesterday released a re-recorded version of Schizophrenia, which
Oh,
everyone
really?
is praising. I got.
I need to listen to it.
I
I
wanna
saw
check it
that
out.
they were going to do that, but
Oh, I don't know if
you
y'all follow like the metal websites. Metal Injection gave the re-recording a 10, so it's like,
Wow.
dang, it has to be.
I'm not a big fan.
I follow all of them,
yeah.
but sometimes, like Metal Injection, with the opinions that they have, I'm like, bro, what? I think they're not as bad. I'm trying to think of the one.
Blabbermouth. They're pretty
Blabbermouth?
rough, dude.
No,
Yeah, I
one of
love
the
Blabbermouth.
or maybe
They're-
it's
yeah,
Metal
Blabbermouth is-
Sucks, dude. Metal Sucks, and I'm
Or
like,
Mabel's, I don't
fuck,
remember.
dude.
One of them is rough, dude. I don't
Who
remember.
does
it
all
is.
the lists, dude? Remember, because we talked about we got a whole segment where we review their fucking lists
I
are
know.
crazy. It might be. It's either Metal Injection or one of them
I
where
don't
they're like,
remember anymore.
this,
One of them's
these
rough,
are the
yeah.
best albums by this band ranked whatever, and I read them like, bro, what are you on? Like, no way. Anyway, all right, let's get into so Manifest
Yeah,
wins.
Manifest.
Last track, guys. Fear, pain, chaos, suffering versus Clenched Fist. Who's the chick? Who's the female?
She
They're
is a
for, like,
Brazilian
Far from
singer.
Alaska, right? Or some
She is
shit
a
like that,
Brazilian
yeah.
singer called Emily Barreto.
Dude, she's great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she is
Her
good.
voice with him together.
They mesh really
Awesome.
well, dude.
Like really, really
It
well.
does.
Again, the melody side on his vocals, I like
Yeah,
that
nice
approach.
chorus by both vocalists.
Yes.
Dude, the
good
solo
chorus.
is incredible in this song.
Oh, it's a good one. Yeah,
Dude,
Undress
it's-
really
it's
kills
awesome, dude.
And I guess I guess the outro for me is kind of melancholic. I guess now
Yeah.
more than ever knowing it's like if this is really the end, it's like
It's a great ender, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it.
dude.
Dude, here's my theory. I think they're gonna end for a couple years. I think they're gonna come back with Max and Igor.
I
You think so?
Here's what I
Because
think.
the money is gonna. It's like Guns
the,
N' Roses.
the offers are gonna be too
The offers are
irresistible.
gonna be fucking. They're gonna tease it. The offer's gonna come in to bring those two back, and it's gonna be the biggest tour in metal.
How
for
big?
For,
What do you think? Like,
I think
the
that
360. I mean, the Austin amphitheater, like that big.
no, the tech port.
The tech port,
Yeah,
like stuff
so-
like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Peak Sepultura would probably be playing a place like Techport. So
yeah, like
Yeah.
like a
they
smaller
they would
arena.
only do like arenas probably like in Europe or in South America,
Yeah.
possibly
Oh, that'd be
Australia.
pretty
smaller
sick,
venue,
actually.
but like the 3,000, 4,000 cap, I would say. Probably.
I'd say above 5,000 it would be in Europe.
Yeah,
because
I
here in
agree
the
with that.
States we're a bunch of miserable people.
we don't respect metal the way we,
don't
should.
respect- yeah,
I agree
exactly.
with that.
Dude, go to the UK and Germany and you're like, yeah, I should be living here. But
Yeah, dude.
Dude, fuck even Mexico and South America. Like
Oh,
I feel like
South
US is the
America.
only
Oh,
one
yeah.
that's like, why don't we respect metal here?
Oh
dude?
yeah, sorry for a little tangent, another deviation. So at the Headbangers boat, well, you've seen my battle vest.
Yeah.
So
By the way, everyone out there, if there's a competition for best vest in metal, Carlos is probably got to
Oh,
be
man.
top
I'll take-
five.
Next time you got to bring it, dude.
Next time you got to bring the vest.
I was
dude.
contemplating bringing it, but it's like, yeah.
Because one of my least favorite thing about people who put vests is when they do patches of yours. I'm sure patches of bands you either love or have seen, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. Anyway,
Well, anyways,
continue
I'm
on.
trying to get it. So I go to Testament played at the boat last year.
Yeah.
And I see Steve DiGiorgio just chilling. Dude, I was so starstruck, but I kept my cool. I
Yeah.
was like, hey, what's up, Steve? He shakes my hand. Hey, ¿qué pasó? Chile. He thought I was Chilean.
That's funny, dude.
No, because
Oh, the Texas.
yeah, the
This
Texas
This is
the
flag.
Chile flag.
Yeah, it looks just like the
It's
Chilean
like
flag.
no, Mexicano.
Yeah.
No. But after that, we just went on a little. I didn't even get to kiss his ass about death or iced
Yeah.
earth or testament. We ended up just talking about how post World War II, a lot of Europeans ended up going to Chile, and
Yeah.
Argentina.
Yeah.
That's why there's a lot of light skinned people down there.
Well, you know, well, we're not going to talk about where they came from, but I've heard some rumors.
Well, I honestly think that most people were just trying to
Escape.
not
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
I was like, hey,
Not die. That's probably.
There we go. That's
that pisses me off when people call those countries Nazi sympathizers. It's like, come on, man.
They were just trying to get the fuck out. No,
Yeah.
I know. You know what always makes me laugh though, dude, and I know because I think Spanish is your first language, right?
Sí, mi primer lenguaje.
Dude, the fucking Argentinian accent might be the funniest thing ever. Like, I don't know why I can't not laugh at those motherfuckers speaking like Italians, but it's Spanish. Concha tu madre, peludo.
Chileans also have a pretty unique
They
Spanish.
do. Dude, they speak it. I'm like, I don't even know what you're
Yeah,
saying. to me,
They say
bro.
stuff like polulo y wea. It's like a lot of
Polulo.
slang. A lot of slang I don't know.
Dude, what's the country where they're like malparido? I'm like, dude, what? It's like when they insult you, they call you like a misbirth.
really?
It's like, dude, what
No,
kind of
what-
Castilian shit is that,
That's
bro?
hard.
No,
bro.
because of Resident Evil 4, I did learn some of the Spanish insults. Like,
Oh yeah, pijo,
yeah,
pijo.
todo es el picadillo.
I've heard that so many times, dude.
Oh, man. Well, let's talk about Clenched Fist. Clenched Fist.
Oh, that's
Clenched
a
Fist is
banger.
an epic way to
Yes,
close a
dude.
record.
Guys, I really wanted to go with Fear Pain Chaos because the melody, but Clenched Fist
Yeah,
is
Clenched-
just
yeah, Clenched
banging
Fist is
It's a banger,
riffs,
dude. I'm torn.
I'm going Clenched. No, dude,
I'm
Clenched
torn,
Fist is a
bro.
better
I'm
song.
Clenched Fist,
torn.
yeah, Clenched
Clenched Fist. Come on, you're really gonna. What are you gonna pick?
I'm torn, but I'd probably take Clenched Fist.
Come
honestly.
on, come on.
It was a tough one, but yeah, Clenched Fist is a better album closer.
That's a big hit. So we're at the end. JJ, give me the score, and do it lightly. What are we at?
It's 5-5.
Tied up.
Tied up. Did we miss one? I swear to God we missed
Do
one.
we miss one?
Yeah, it
Okay.
goes 11. I think we fucked up.
Did I fuck? Okay, isolate. Okay, let's reset this. Let's reset this real fast. Let's reset this. I'm gonna go through it
Isolation
again.
one.
Hold on. Okay, Isolation 1.
Then it was
Territory.
Territory.
Last time or Slave New World? It was last time.
one.
And then Amen.
Amen.
And then Propaganda.
Propaganda 1.
Biotech. No, y'all picked Raging Void,
Yeah,
right?
we took Raging Void.
So dumb. Nomad.
Yep.
The Pentagram.
Yep.
Autem won, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Manifest,
Manifest won.
and then Clenched Fist. All right.
Oh, the home team won.
Ooh!
Chaos AD barely scratched the
6 to
surface.
5.
But,
Yeah.
dude, that was way close. That had me sweating.
I think you cheated though.
There is
Whatever.
no. There's no cheating. There's no cheating. Chaos AD is a better record.
Wow.
I think that's pretty.
I personally love
that's
Quadra.
not even controversial, dude. Come
Hey,
on.
Quadra put on a good fight.
It
Yeah.
did. That's a way better fight than I originally anticipated. Because I'm not gonna lie, when we said we were gonna do this, I listened to the first 4 and I was like, I'm gonna slap both of these fucking idiots. How the fuck are you gonna talk to me about Quadra? But no, really, Quadra is
No,
a
Quadra's a
fantastic record.
fantastic album,
I'm
dude.
glad y'all made me do this debate, Carlos. I know you're the one that
Yeah.
put this idea in our minds. And great
Well,
first
when-
episode.
You
dude.
know,
Glad
when
jumped
you
on.
sent me the text, I was like, "Oh shit, is this for real?"
Yeah,
It's like, I'm
dude.
not worthy. No, because I've been
No,
following. I've been
you're
following.
worthy,
No,
dude.
no, but I've been following y'all's podcast for. Well, I think I saw your podcast for the first time probably around the time we were doing the painting at. Well, I don't know what house that is.
Oh, that's my now it's my mom's house. Now it's my mom's house. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was my grandpa's
No,
at the
because
time.
I remember you at the. I remembered your face from the Children of Bodom show, and I
Yes,
remember
'cause
you
we
had.
did VIP.
Yeah, and you had
Oh,
on.
wow.
Well, you were picking up mail at your mom's house, and you had on an Abbott shirt. I was like,
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Abbott
Oh.
shirt, by the way.
so
Love that shirt.
That was a great
I was
show.
Just
like,
the Abbott Road.
so
Yeah.
I had to be real quick because it looked like you were in a hurry. Hey, wait a minute. So then I showed you the picture of the Bodom meet and greet. It's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's me. And then and then after
That's
that,
right.
and then we exchanged Instagrams. And then,
Yes, that's exactly right.
communication was
started.
slow, but I feel like the last few years the communication's been
Yeah.
a little.
Well, the thing is, we had to take the break because the pandemic, and it was a whole fucking mess.
know,
But we're
we have
back now. It's
families,
good.
the whole works,
and you'll
dude.
come back. But that's right. We did the Children of Bodom meet and greet. I remember you were behind me in line, and we were
we're
talking.
talking about the cartel situation.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
No,
and I also
jeez,
saw your
dude.
vest, and I was like, "This motherfucker knows, dude.
He knows metal, dude.
It's seldom that I see. I'll put it this way. And this is why I want to talk about the vests. Is I've talked to other people that wear the vests, and I start talking about the bands on their vest, and they're just fucking. They're just like, I just got these patches. That's the worst feeling in the world. We're like, dude, I love this band. They're like, yeah, they're all right. It's like,
And
oh, this guy doesn't know
little
this.
me and my dumb photographic memory. I remember you were wearing Rivers of Nile. I always know my name T-shirt.
Yes, yeah, it was. Which that's good record. I do like it a lot.
It's not, that's all right.
Okay, another.
No, it's pretty
I
good.
guess
It's
we'll
pretty
leave.
good,
I wanted to continue on this conversation, but we'll leave it for another part. So we'll talk about this after we're off air. So.
No, tell me, dude. Tell me what's
Well,
that.
no, it's because this is about Sepultura.
Oh yeah, let's wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Chaos AD is the better record. If you think
It's the
Quadra's
GOAT.
better, what's their opinion, JJ? Tell them.
You're
Opinion is
wrong.
wrong, baby.
That
That's
hurts.
the
That
end.
hurt.
Carlos, thank you for coming on, dude. The Emperor of. Not of.
I mean, local JJ Blackout Bill. I mean, I'm beyond honored.
No,
No,
we're
we're
honored,
gonna get
man.
you
We're
on. We're
honored,
gonna get you on
yeah.
more times, dude. This is a vibe. But everyone, thank you for checking us out. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.
Peace out.